Школьный ученический театр шут. School Amateur Linguistic Theater Salt.
Hello, hello, hello. Shall I have audience?
Shall I tell you a thing?
Come, come, open the mat and breathe.
We attend.
Hand in hand with fairy grace,
We will sing and bless this place.
almost courageous day.
Almost happy hour.
Oh, wonder how many goodly creatures are here.
How beautiful mankind is.
Oh, brave new world, thou hast such people in it.
What should we say?
Why, anything but to the purpose.
Oh.
Oh, what should we say now? I will weary you no longer with idle talking.
Now I speak to some purpose.
My excellent good friends,
We are glad to see thee well.
will be with you, ladies and gentlemen.
You're all welcome.
Look, what thy memory cannot contain. Commit to these with blanks thou shalt find. Those children nurse delivered from thy brain, to take a new acquaintance of thy mind. These offices, so oft as thou wilt look, shall profit thee and much enrich thy book.
Hark you, and you too,
At each ear a hero.
The actors are coming.
Scraps from Shakespeare on school stage.
For us and for our tragedy,
He is stooping to your clemency.
we beg your
hearing patiently.
Oh, for a piece of fire that would ascend the brightest heaven of invention.
A kingdom for a stage, princes to act, and monarchs to behold the swelling sea.
Then should the wall, like Harry, like himself, assume the put of mass?
And at his heels, lished in like cowards, should favor, so that fire crouch for employment.
But pardon, and gentles all the flat and race spirits that have dared on this unworthy scaffold to bring forth so great an object.
Can this cockpit hold the vasty fields of
Only we
France?
cram within this would know the very casks that had affright the air at Agincourt.
Admit me chorus to this history, who prologue like your humble passion spray, gently to hear, kindly to judge. Our play.
The king is full of grace and fair regard, and a true lover of the Holy Church. Hear him, but reason in divinity. List his discourse of war, and you shall hear a fearful battle rendered you in music. God and his angels guard your sacred throne, and make you long become it.
Oh, sure, we thank you. How you awake our sleeping sort of war. We charge you, in the name of God, take heed. For never to such kingdoms did contend without much fall of blood. May I with right and conscience make this claim.
The sin upon my head, dread sovereign. Go, my dread lord, to your great-grandsires tomb, from whom you claim invoke his warlike spirit, and your great uncles, Edward, the Black Prince, who on the French ground played a tragedy, making defeat on the full power of France.
Therefore, my lords, omit no happy hour that may give furtherance to our expedition. For we now have no thought in us, but France.
Now the youth of England are on fire, and silken dalliance in the wardrobe lies.
Now France the armors and honors fought, ran solely in the breast of every man.
O England, model to thy inward greatness, like little body with my heart. What mightst thou do that unroot thee to with all thy children kind and natural?
The gift is sent from London, and the scene is not as far to Gentles to Southampton. There is the playhouse now, there must you sit, and thence to France shall we come there you say.
My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white than her breasts are dark. If hairs be wires, black wires grow in her head. I have seen roses damasked, red and white, but not such roses see I in her cheeks. and in some perfumes if they are more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks.
My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are done? If hairs be white, black whites grow on her head. I have seen roses, damasked red and white, but no such roses searing her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet when I know that music had a far more pleasing sound, I grunt. I never saw a goddess call my mistress when she walks spread on the ground. And yet by heaven, I think my love is rare, as any shibboleth with false compare.
The art as tyrannous, the elder art, and those whose beauty's problem make them cruel. Wellness to my dear doubting heart, the art the fairest and most precious jewel. Yet in good face absolutely behold, the face is not the power to let grow. To say the air I did not be so bold, although I swear to myself alone. And to be sure that in myself I swear, I thought it grant was looking on the face, on an announced next to witness back, that at the fairest imagination's place. In nothing art thou blazed in thy deeds, and at the slender Aladdin persists.
O thou, my lovely boy, who in the power dost hold Tom's fickle glass his sickle hour, who has by winning grown and therein chosen thy lover's withering as thy sweet self grows. If nature, sovereign mistress of a wreck, as thou goest onwards, still will pluck thee back. She keeps thee to this purpose, that her skill may time disgrace and wretched minute skill. Yet, fear her, O thou minion of her pleasure. She may detain, but not still keep, her treasure. Her audit thou delay, answered must be, and her quieter cease to render thee.
My love, it is a fever longing still for that which longer knows the disease. Feed on that which doth preserve the ill, the uncertain sickly appetite to please. My reason, the physician to my love, evidence his prescriptions are not yet have left me, and a desperate now approved desires death, which feedeth the recept. Past care I am, now reason is past care, and frantic mad which evermore unrest, my thoughts and my discourse as madmen's are, a trend from the truth when expressed. For I have sworn thee fair and thought thee bright, who art as black as hell, as dark as night.
Darling birds of May, and summer leaves as though to show the date. Some turn to gold, the eye of heaven shines, and beneath his gold hundred feet. And everything from fair sometime declines, by chance of nature's changing course and treat. Eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of the further So don't spend and though I can see so lovely things, and this gives life to me.
A woman moved is like a fountain troubled, muddy, ill-seeming, thick, bereft of beauty, and while it is so, not so dry or thirsty, will deign to sip or touch one drop of it. Thy husband is thy lord, thy life, thy keeper, thy head, thy sovereign, one that cares for thee, and for thy maintenance commits his body, to painful labor both by sea and land, to watch the night in storms, the day in cold, while thou liest warm at home, secure and safe, and craves no other tribute at thy hands. But love, fair looks, and true obedience, too little payment for so great a debt.
When creeping murmur and the pouring dark fills the white vessel of the universe. Behold, as man walden is defined, a little touch of caring in the night. And so our sin must to the battle fly. The name of Agincourt, yet sit and see, minding true things by what their mockers be.
Once more onto the bridge, dear friends! Once more! Or close the wall up with our English dead. In peace, there's nothing so becomes a man as modest stillness and humility. But when the blast of war blows in our ears, then imitate the action of the tiger. Hold hard your breath, and bend up every spirit to its full height. On you noblest English, whose blood is sweat from fathers of war-proof. Follow your spirit, and upon this charge, cry, God for Harry, England, and St. George! God for Harry, England, and St. George! On, to the bridge, to the bridge!
Pray the corporal, stay, the knots are too hot. I am from my own, but have not a case of lives.
The plain songs is most just for humorous. Nones go around. God's vessels drop and die.
And salt and chill, in bloody filth, those who win immortal fame.
Would I were in an ale house in London, I'd give all my pain for the pot of ale and safety. These be good humors.
It is no time to discuss. So Christ, save me. The day is hot, and the weather, and the wars, and the king, and the dukes. It is no time to discuss.
We are God's hand, brother, not in there, much to the bridge. It now draws toward night.
Beyond the river, we will encamp ourselves, and on tomorrow beat the march away.
Upon the king! Let us our lives, our souls, our debts, our careful wives, our children, and our sins lay on the king!
We must bear all. Oh, hard condition. And where is the king?
The king himself is road to view the battle.
This day is named the Feast of Crispian. He that outlives this day and comes safe home will stand a tiptoe when the day is named and rouse him at the name of Crispian. He that shall live this day and see old age will yearly in the vigil feast his neighbors and say, "Oh, tomorrow is St. Crispian." Then will he strip his sleeve and show his scars and say, "These wounds I had on Crispian's day." Old men forget, yet all shall be forgot, but he'll remember with advantages what feats he did that day. This story shall the good man teach his son, and Crispian shall ne'er go by. From this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers, for he today who sheds his blood with me shall be my brother. And now, soldiers, march away, and how thou pleasest God, dispose today.
that have not read the story, that I may prompt them, and of such as have,
I humbly pray them to admit the excuse of time, of numbers, and due course of things,
that cannot in their huge and proper life be here presented.
do we all holy rites, let there be sung, no nobis and te deum, the dead with charity enclosed in clay. And when to Calais, and to England went, where never from France arrived more happy men.
thus far, with rough and dull unable pen, our bending author has pursued the story. In little room, confining mighty men, lean by stats, the full course of their glory.